Hey YouTube, and thanks for watching Junkworks Garage. Well, a little bit of an update on a kind of old versus new Brawn, these LED shop lights. Now, I will say, as far as what they're made to do, they're made to put up in a ceiling and not move them anywhere. But I have had these since they were first coming out, these older ones here. They're both Brawn. I do believe these are a little bit brighter. But a couple things. Although I like this still, it seems pretty alright. This part of it seems fairly sturdy. As far as the chains are not holding up on these to use the way I use these ones, where I put the magnets on the end of them and I move them around my shop, and I have places where I can magnetize them to so that I can see what I want to see where I want to see it, and it makes these very user friendly for doing that. Now, I have been happy with the way the light part is holding up. I think it holds up just as well as the other ones, it appears to. Just the chains seem to be a lot more chintzy. They're just falling apart on me. Every time I go to move them, a chain kind of falls apart. So I think I have some chain from a swing set that I'm going to adapt to these. I'm hoping that this part of it will hold on good enough, and then hook some swing set chain to it, which will be a little bit stronger, probably even than, well, quite a bit stronger, probably even than the old chain. But I will say this old chain held up quite a bit. I might even take this old chain and put it on this one, because this one usually stays where it stays. And the first time I went to yank it off of where it was from, that chain just completely fell apart. So another thing I will say, I don't know quality wise, but the cord on this, it seems to be a lot better quality round kind of cord, and a little thicker, as to where this is very thin. I don't know what gauge wire this is, but you know, it seems still fairly flexible, but I think part of that is because it's so thin. So there's another little side note there. But all in all, I've been happy with these. But if you're going to use them like I do, where you move them around the shop, I've done videos on these where I made them basically there. I use them for under hood lights a lot, but I find more so that I actually use them to hang across from the top of these over to spots. I got one right there as well. Hopefully I'm not blinding you. And they kind of hook to that. This one over here that you don't see is the one I hook it to the top of that, and then I have a metal strap hanging right there that I can kind of move that around where I want it to kind of maneuver the light where I need it. But I don't normally unhook this one and move it around the shop. But I thought I'd go ahead and tell you that, just so you know, if you're going to use it like I do, or you've watched my other video and seen how I use these, you might be aware you're going to have to maybe do a few more modifications to strengthen it some. Well, get out there and get your junk working. Thanks for watching Junkworks Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master of none. You all have a good one.